Nelson's English School, Grade 4, SS Geography, the Plateau and the Desert Region. There are many landforms in India, but in this chapter we will study about the Plateau and the Desert Region. The Plateau region is an area of flat land which is higher than the land around it. It is also called a tableland. The Plateau region in India extends from the south of the northern plains to the southern tip of India. There are few hill ranges in the Plateau region, which is the Araivali range in the northwest and the Rajmahal hills in the northeast, the eastern Ghats on the east and the western Ghats on the west. This region is rocky and uneven. The states of Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and the eastern parts of Kerala fall under this region. The river Narmada divides the Plateau region into two parts, the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The Central Highlands include the Malwa Plateau in the central India and the Chota Nagpur Plateau in the east. The rivers like Chambal, Betwa and Son originate in the Central Highland. They flow northwards and join Ganga and Yamuna. The Narmada and the Tapi river began in the Vindhya hills and flow westwards into the Arabian Sea. The Malwa Plateau is bounded by the Aravalli hills in the northwest and the Vindhyas in the south. It has fine black soil which is ideal for growing cotton and oil seeds. The Chota Nagpur Plateau has rich deposits of coal, iron ore, manganese, bauxite, mica and other minerals. The region south of river Narmada and the Satpura range comprises the Deccan Plateau. It is the largest plateau in India. The plateau has eastern Ghats on the east and the western Ghats on the west. The western Ghats are a long range of hills. They include the Nilgiris, the Anaimalai hills and the Cardamom hills. The eastern Ghats are not as continuous as the western Ghats. They are smaller hill ranges. The rivers of the south are fed by rain water during and after the rainy season. Rivers Krishna and Kaveri rise in the Deccan Plateau and slopes from west to east. The river Narmada and Tapi are the only rivers which flow from east to west into the Arabian Sea. There are many dams built on this river to store water. They help in irrigation and provide electricity. The Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, for instance, is one such dam which is situated on river Krishna. There are a number of waterfalls in this region. One of the highest waterfalls in India, Jog Falls, is located on the river Sharavati in Karnataka. The soil in the Plateau region is mostly black and red in color. Black soil is good for the cultivation of cotton and oil seeds. Groundnuts, rice, sugarcane, wheat, and millets are some of the crops that are grown here. Most of the people in the Plateau region are farmers. The western Ghats and the northeastern parts of the plateau have thick forest. They provide us valuable forest products, and there are large coffee, tea, pepper and rubber plantations in the Nilgiri hills. Many factories have come up in the Plateau region as it is a storehouse of minerals such as iron ore, gold, coal, copper and mica. The Great Indian Desert, also known as the Thar Desert. It stretches from the Gujarat plains in the south to the borders of Punjab and Haryana in the north. To its east lies the Aravalli range, and the desert covers a major part of western Rajasthan and extends up to Pakistan in the west. Many people in the desert lead a nomadic life, which means they do not have one place to live but are always on the move. The nomads of Thar Desert are called Banjaras. The desert area is dry and sandy and it gets very little rain. The summer months here are very hot and the winter months are very cold. During the day it gets very hot but the nights are quite cold. This is because the sun gets very hot in the day and cools down very quickly at night. Hot dry winds are common here. Due to scarcity of water, hardly any plant grow here. Scattered bushes and thorny shrubs are found here. Plants such as cactus, kikar, and babul, which require less water, grow in the desert. In some places, oases are found. An oasis is a place in a desert where underground water comes to the surface. Villages in the desert are clustered around this oasis. Since the desert has very little vegetation to hold the soil in place, when the wind blows, it carries the sand with it, causing dust storms. These dust storms cause the sand dunes, small hills of sand, to move from one place to another. The government has built the Indira Gandhi Canal to solve the water problem faced by the people of the desert. The canal gets its water supply from the river Satluj and its tributaries. The canal has eased the problem of water shortage faced by households and farms, and more land have been brought under cultivation. The desert is known for its beauty. Tourists from India and abroad visit the state of Rajasthan to see what desert life is like. The people of Rajasthan are fun loving and love to wear colorful and bright clothes. Their festivals like Diwali, Tej, Gangor, and Dashera are lively. Camel is called the ship of the desert as it is important means of transport in this region. Camels have long legs and padded feet for walking in the sun. They have humps. These are actually mounds of fat on their back which make it possible for them to go without food for a long period of time. The important towns in the desert region are Jaisalmer, Jaipur, Jodhpur, Bikaner, Udaipur. The houses in this region have flat roof, small windows and thick walls to keep them cool during the day and warm at night. Many palaces and forts are built in this region by Rajput kings who ruled the area years ago. There are a number of wildlife sanctuaries in this area like Ranthambore, Bharatpur and Sariska. Tigers, panthers, deers and a variety of birds are found here.